So you can play kartals. Then both of you can come. Come here, Lord. Come here. You have kartals? You have kartals? Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा मैया यमुना मैया की तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की Srila Prabhupada's Transcendental Book Distribution and Prasadam Distribution की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की Tagore Premanande, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, all glories to Shri Prabhupada, Shri Prabhupada की जय। Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश धारिणे Hare Krishna everyone. Why is everybody so far away? Please come forward.
You run away, so that's why I'm here.
Please everybody come forward. Happy heart. Very nice. Hari Bol. Okay. So today we are going to be continuing our discussion from Nectar of Instruction. Okay, let's see who all remembers the first verse. What was the first verse? Nectar of Instruction. Prabhuji, all of you can come this side. Lohit, come this side. Okay, first verse. Say in your own words. Somebody. Okay. Nasa Krodha Vegam, Jiva Vegam, Udara Pashta Vegam, Vegam, Tahira Hita. Okay. What does it mean? It means a sober person. We all want to be a sober people. A sober person is somebody who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, can tolerate the mind's demands. Somebody can tolerate the actions of anger. Somebody can tolerate the urges of the tongue. And somebody can tolerate the urges of the belly and the genitals. That person is qualified to make disciples all over the world. So we all want to try to be sober people. Okay. Next, text 2. So there were 6.
Why urge of belly when Krishna himself never controlled his belly?
Yeah. So what happens, Prabhuji, is when we eat too much, overeat, then we are in a position that we are not able to do Krishna, to think about Krishna, remember Krishna. We feel so tired, hungry. Yeah. So, right. So everything has to happen in regulation, right? Not too less, not too much, right? Even sleep, not too much, not not too much, not too little, not too much. Recreation, not too less, not too much. Like students, will you like to always play all the time? You'll get tired, right? Would you like, Hare Krishna Babuji, would you like to always study?
No.
No, that came out very fast. No, right? So balance is needed in life, correct? You agree, Adi Sarva? Balance is needed, right?
I
Yes.
have a question.
Yeah.
Prabhupada used to sleep only 16 hours. I don't think
He used to sleep for
16 hours. It's not that.
not 16 hours.
How many then?
He would sleep for like about 3 or 4 hours only. Why? Because he wanted to. He was translating. He was translating all the books. Today we are so lucky that we have these books. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada was able to translate for us.
But for you, it's like it's not. We should not sleep. Not too less. Not too much.
Not too less, not too much. So how many hours should you sleep?
8 to 9.
For kids, yes. How many hours do you sleep? How many hours does she sleep, Mataji?
8 hours.
8 hours, 8 to 9 hours, right? So for devotees, Srila Prabhupada says about 6 hours, right? So under this is clear, Prabhuji? Okay. Next. So next, there are 6 activities which can spoil our devotional service. What are the 6 activities? Eating more than necessary or collecting more funds than required. Second, over endeavoring for mundane things that are very difficult to obtain. Third, we're talking unnecessarily about mundane subject matters, right? Our consciousness can go away in multiple ways. Fourth, practicing the scriptural rules and regulations only for the sake of following them, like a show, like dikhawa, right? We are showing everybody like we're external devotees, but internally we are not doing it for being able to advance, right? Rejecting the rules and regulations of scriptures and working independently or whimsically. Five, we're associating with worldly minded people who are not interested in Krishna consciousness. So always have good association. And six, we're greedy for mundane achievements, right? Okay, so these were things which we have to avoid. Then there were 6 things which are favorable to pure devotional service. Right? What are the 6 things which are good for pure devotional service? We have to be enthusiastic. Right? Very, like sometimes when we are on this bhakti path, we might feel that we're not making progress, right? We're not able to go forward, right? So in those cases we have to be enthusiastic. Second, we have to endeavor with confidence. We should have confidence that this path is the bona fide path which Srila Prabhupada has given us, and we have to ensure that we are following this path with confidence. Third, being patient, right? Being patient. If you want to learn, let's say, math or chemistry, can you learn this overnight? No. Patience, right? With patience, you learn. If you're learning a verse, for example, with patience, you learn, right? Slowly, slowly, you learn. So have patience. If you're following the path very patiently, you will be able to make progress. Okay. Next, but while you are patient, you have to act with regulative principles, which are Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, right? Sevanam, Chanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Vedanam. How many were there? 9 items, right? Okay. So, fifth, we want to abandon the association of non devotees. Sixth, we follow in the footpath of previous acharyas, right? These are 6 principles which will undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service. Okay, what are the 6? Parth, give me one.
Of what?
6 items we discussed for pure devotional service. Give me one item
Following the footsteps
of
for the previous acharyas.
acharyas. Okay, 1 second. One.
One thing you should abandon the association.
Okay, 3. Lohit. Any.
Acting according to regular principles. Regulated principles.
Very nice. Okay, 4th. Kiranasa Prabhu.
association of devotees and sharing.
Yes, okay.
gifts and-
5. Yes, Prishu, 5. Shravanam, following the 9 activities. What are the 9 activities?
One was touching the
Shravanam, Kirtanam,
Vishnu.
say.
touching the Lord's
Feet, very nice, right? So all those items, yeah. Take. So, yeah, you can take. Yeah.
And
So-
kirtan means glorifying the
Glorifying,
Lord.
right? Yeah. So these are the items, and so we did everything. Okay. Next. Now there are 4 ways in which we can develop loving relationship with devotees. What are the 4 items? The 3 items, 6 items. First is we offer gifts in charity, and we accept gifts in charity, right? Giving gifts to each other. Second, revealing one's mind in confidence with like-minded devotees, and hearing from like-minded devotees also in confidence. And third is accepting prasad and offering prasad. Okay, so those are 6 items which will help to develop love and relationship between devotees. Okay, so today we are going to read text number 5. So let us, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's go to text number 5. You need a phone?
That's number 5.
Yeah. Rishi, you can sit with me if you want to see this.
That's number 2.
Okay. Text number 5. Everybody has text number 5? Very good. Krishneti, yes. Okay. All right. Ready? Okay. So I'll say it and then we'll all repeat. Krishneti yasya giritam manasa driyeta dikshashti chet pranitibhischa bhajantam isham शुश्रूषया भजना विज्ञानम अनन्य अन्या निंदादि शून्यर्दम इप्सिता संगलभ्या कृष्णेति यस्य गिरितं मनसा ध्रियेता दीक्षास्ति चेत् प्राणितिभिश्च भजन्तमीशम् शुश्रूषया भजना विज्ञानमनन्य अन्या निन्दादिशून्यर्दम् इप्सिता संगलभ्या कृष्णेति यस्य गिरितं मनसा ध्रियेता दीक्षास्ति चेत् प्राणातिभिश्च भजन्तमीशम् शुश्रूष्य भजना विज्ञानमनन्यम् अन्या निन्दादिशून्यर्दम् इप्सिता संगलभ्या. Okay, so, we'll do word for word. Krishna, the holy name of Lord Krishna. Iti, thus. Yasya, of whom. Giri, in the words or speech. Tam, him. Manasa, by the mind. Adriyata, one must honor. Diksha, initiation. Asti, there is. Chet, if. Pranatbihi, by obeisances. Cha, also. Bhajantam, engaged in devotional service. Isham onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Shushrusaya by practical service. Bhajana Vijnanam, one who is advanced in devotional service. Ananyam, without deviation. Anya Ninda Adi, of blasphemy of others. Shunya, completely devoid. Rhythm, whose heart. Ipshita, desirable. Labhya, by gaining. Okay. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes, you can. First, let me read, then you can repeat. One should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of Lord Krishna. See, this is very important, dear devotees. Anybody who's chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna, we have to mentally honor that devotee. Okay. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation, Diksha, and is engaged in worshipping the deity. And third, one should associate with and faithfully serve that pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotional service and whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others. So this is very, very important. You know, we should try to keep our mind so peaceful that you don't want to, even in your mind, we should not have any criticism of anyone. Why? Why is this important? This is important because if our mind is not peaceful, immediately our bhajan will start to come down. We will not be able to remember Krishna, right? That is very, very important. Okay, please repeat after me. One should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of Lord Krishna. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation. What do you mean? What does somebody learn or understand by this? That you should offer humble obeisances to the devotee. What does that mean?
Should be at their service.
Be at the service. Yeah.
Seek blessing.
Seeks blessings. Obeisances is dandavat, right? You're doing dandavat. Yes, Prishu.
Offering flowers.
Offering flowers, right? You're doing seva, right? To somebody who has undergone initiation with love and devotion. And is engaged in worshipping the deity. And one should associate with and faithfully serve that pure devotee who's advanced in undeviated devotional service. So such a person is somebody who always is on the bhakti path, right? He does not get deviated at all, right? We get deviated?
Yeah.
We get deviated, right? Sometimes we are in spiritual reality, sometimes we are in Maya, right? We get deviated. But somebody who is advanced in undeviated devotional service, that person we have to faithfully serve. Okay? And whose heart, and please repeat, and whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others. That person, dear devotees, we have to mentally honor. Okay, Prishu, you can read now.
In the orders of intelligent
No, one should, you read translation again.
One should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of Lord Krishna. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone the spiritual initiation and has
Engaged
in worshipping the
deity.
deities of one who should associate the and faithful servant as the four devotees who have advanced in undertaking the divine service whose heart is completely divine and
Devoid.
purpose of criticizing others.
Criticizing. Very nice. Okay, purport.
Well,
So let us read the purport. We'll start from Kalindi Mataji. You can read.
In order to intelligently apply the sixfold loving reciprocations mentioned in the previous verse, one must select proper persons with careful discrimination.
See, this is very important, right? So we will not be able to gel with everyone, right? So first thing what Srila Prabhupada is explaining here is, in order to intelligently apply the sixfold loving reciprocations mentioned in the previous chapter, we have to be very careful in our discrimination. We have to be very, very careful in our discrimination. Okay. Yes, Mataji. Everyone's okay? Everyone's saying okay? Yeah.
Srila Rupa Goswami therefore advises that we should meet with the Vaishnavas in an appropriate way. According to their particular status, in this verse he tells us how to deal with three types of devotees:
Kanishta,
the
Adhikari.
Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari.
So there are three stages where devotees are usually. We start with the neophyte stage, we come to the Kanishta stage, then we come to the Madhyama Adhikari stage, and then we come to the Uttama Adhikari stage. Now Srila Prabhupada will explain all these three divisions. Okay? So as you're reading, mentally you can try to introspect to see where we are, right? And our aim is that we want to grow in our spiritual life, right? In our bhakti. Okay? Everyone's okay? All right. Kanishta Adhikari. Yes, Mataji. No, you continue, Mataji, please.
The Kanishta Adhikari is a neophyte who has received the Harinama initiation from the spiritual master and is trying to chant the holy name of Krishna. One should respect such a person within his mind as a Kanishta Vaishnava.
Okay, so what should we do for Kanishta Adhikari? Kanishta Adhikari is somebody who has taken initiation from their Guru Maharaj. For such a person, in our mind, we have to give them all all respect. Okay, next, Madhyama Adhikari.
A Madhyama Adhikari has received spiritual initiation from the spiritual master and has been fully engaged by him in the transcendental loving service of the Lord.
Okay, so second is Madhyama Adhikari. So Mataji, we are reading verse number 5. We just started. We're on the first paragraph of the purport. So we are reading about the three stages of a devotee. Okay, so first we read about Kanishta Adhikari. Now we are reading about Madhyama Adhikari. So Madhyama Adhikari, he or she has received spiritual initiation from spiritual master and has been fully engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. So tell me, what is the difference between the first and second, Mataji? Both got initiated. Okay.
Kanishta Adhikari doesn't worship the spiritual leaders like the acharyas. But the Madhyama Adhikari give respect to them.
Okay.
Kanishta Adhikari
Little-
only worship Krishna, not to the Lord.
No, Kanishta. Okay. Little. Okay. There. Yes.
So Kanishta Adhikari is a person, like Mataji said, both have received the initiation, but they did not. A Madhyama Adhikari worships, is fully engaged and worships the spiritual
Okay.
master, which answers.
No, still looking for one more answer. Priyanka.
Kanishta Adhikari and Madhyama Adhikari, they both are initiated, but Kanishta Adhikari just now started, and Madhyama Adhikari has been there for quite a while. And Kanishta Adhikari, they do not have so much of faith. They are just learning the process. Madhyama Adhikari, they know the process, but still, their knowledge is not extremely
Okay.
advanced.
Yes. Okay. Some more.
Kanishta has got a Harinam initiation, the other one got the spiritual initiation.
Diksha. That is the answer. Okay. So that is the difference. So first one is they have got the Harinam initiation. Okay. The second is when you get Diksha. So at that time you get the Gayatri mantra. So the spiritual master speaks the Gayatri mantra in your right ear. Okay. And then the second initiates, they chant their Gayatri on their fingers like this, right? They chant 10 times, right? And you do it 3 times in the day, right? One at the sandhyas. So usually at 6, 12, and 6 is when we chant the Gayatri. Okay, so that is the second initiation. Okay, clear? Any questions?
So is it necessary for Madhyamdari to be second initiated, or it depends on the time of year this person has spent in spirituality?
That is true, Mataji. So definitely, as you're growing in spirituality, you can become a Madhyam Adhikari. But based on what Srila Prabhupada is explaining here, the Kanishta Adhikari is a neophyte who has received Harinam initiation. Then Srila Prabhupada is saying that a Madhyam Adhikari has received spiritual initiation and is engaged in the loving service of the deity. Right? So that is the little difference between Kanishta and Madhyam.
So, my question is that a Harinam initiation is just getting first initiation.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Now,
But isn't it's also spiritual initiation? Because
it is. But that is one difference where you're seeing that you're progressing, right? So, in ISKCON there is certain requirements to be able to get second initiation, right? What are the requirements? Kirana Sir, Bhakti Shastri, you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra on the beads which your Guru Maharaj has given you for at least 1 year, right? At least 1 year you're chanting, you're following the 4 regulative principles. You, like Mataji was saying, Priyanka Mataji was saying, you're going a little bit more advanced in Shastra, you're reading, you're preaching, right? You're able to now serve the deities in your home, right? You're learning all the different vidhis, what you want to do. So slowly there's more progress, right? So then you come to Madhyamadhikari stage. Okay.
And you must chant on your beats.
You want to chant on the beats which your Guru Maharaj has given you. Okay? Clear so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Mataji.
The Madhyamdari should be considered to be situated midway in devotional service.
Nice.
The Uttama Adhikari or highest devotee is one who is very advanced in devotional service. An Uttama Adhikari is not interested in blaspheming others. His heart is completely clean and he has attained the realized state of According to Srila Rupa Goswami, the association and service of such a Mahabhagavata are perfect Vaishnava are most
Yes.
desirable.
So our aim, dear devotees, is for us to all try to work towards becoming Uttama Adhikari. That should be our aim. Yes. Uttama Adhikari. We all can become Uttama Adhikari stage. Srila Prabhupada says that this process, what he has given us, it can all allow us to go to the Uttama Adhikari stage. So what are the symptoms? Somebody who is advanced does not blaspheme others. That is very, very important, dear devotees. Do not criticize anybody, even in your mind, even from your words. Do not criticize anybody. Hare Krishna, please come. What is your name, Prabhu? Santosh, Prabhu, please come. Yeah, Priyanka Mataji was telling me about you. Yes, welcome. Please come here, Prabhu.
Okay, I would like to add one point.
Yes, please. Can somebody give Prabhuji the link? Yes, Prabhu. Sorry.
So one day, Father Raman Maharaj was there in Jawapur. One advanced devotee.
Everyone, please hear. Yeah.
So one time what happened, he asked a question to Radha Maharaj. He also comes to the camp, like you might know him, right?
Yes, yeah.
Radha Maharaj.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Maharaj, I'm doing service. He is a long time initiated devotee. And I'm meeting the rasa, doing the devotional service. What is the reason for that? So he said that you have to be very careful with the devotees. This blasphemy came, that's why I'm mentioning
It's
that
very
point.
important.
Bhagavatapsara is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you advance or not, but we go back
Absolutely.
by doing that Bhagavatapsaras. So he said that be very careful. Never try to hurt any devotees.
Yeah.
So I just want to mention that.
It's a very important point, dear devotees, for us to always make sure that we are protecting our bhakti. So, Prabhu, we are reading from a book called Nectar of Instruction. And Nectar of Instruction is basically a book which was written by Goswamis. And it is about how we can actually come to the path of bhakti. Okay. And basically, our program is that we start with Kirtan, 15 minutes Kirtan we do at 7 o'clock, 15-20 minutes. Then we read from Shastra. So we've read the Bhagavad Gita. We're reading now this Nectar of Instruction. We're on verse number 5, verse number 5. It is basically some instructions what we can follow so we can imbibe and we can try to improve our spiritual life. So that is what we are doing. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. Yeah.
Do you have any plan of the Bhagavatam? Anything research?
Bhagavatam, yes. So after Nectar of Instruction, we will start Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. Have you read Bhagavatam?
I've listened.
You have listened to Bhagavad Katha? Okay, very nice. Nice. Yeah, we'll start Srimad Bhagavatam. So we have 18 cantos. So we'll start from canto 1. The 12 cantos. Okay. Yeah, Mataji, yeah.
Prabhuji, as Prabhuji said about his Manila's father, Govinda Maharaj, what if you are not trying to hurt someone? But I mean, you have no intention for just to make anybody feel bad. But if that devotee takes offense for any reason, what do you do? Because eventually you will suffer, right?
Yes. So I'll give you a very nice story, from our Shastras. So there were 6 Goswamis, okay, and there was Raghunath Das Goswami who was feeling like somebody is like he was not able to go deep in his bhakti. Okay, he was not able to go very deep in his bhakti. So then he went and spoke to Rupa Goswami, and he said that I'm not able to actually go deeper in my bhakti. So then what Rupa Goswami said was, you have a festival, have a program, and the person who does not come, the devotee who does not come, that person you have actually offended. So then he had a program, right? He had a program and one devotee did not show up. One Brahman did not show up. So then Raghunath Das Goswami went and he begged, right? And he went to his lotus feet. If you have offended a devotee, you should go to that devotee's home, go to that devotee's, you have to fall at the lotus feet of that devotee and beg for forgiveness. So he begged for forgiveness and he asked, how have I offended you? So then he says, anybody knows this story?
I know a different story which
So-
I heard this morning from Maharaj.
Okay. So the story is that he was actually meditating, right? He was meditating on the holy name. And while he was meditating, he remembered a pastime of Radha and Krishna. And in his meditation, he laughed. And while he was laughing, this Brahmana was crossing there. And he thought that, oh, he's laughing at me. So he got offended. Right? And without knowing that, he got offended. Right? So the point which we are trying to make, which Prabhuji also made, was it's very, very important that we don't offend devotees, knowingly or unknowingly. If somebody is offended and you know that that person is offended, you have to correct from your point of view and make sure that, at least you have asked for forgiveness. If that other person forgives or doesn't forgive, we don't know. But at least from your heart, you have shown for forgiveness. Yes, Prabhuji.
In this scenario, he was laughing at some other reason, so he felt it was to him, but he took it personally.
He took it personally.
Basically, in a practical sense, he was immature.
He was?
Other person was immature.
Yeah. He exactly. He did not. He thought that, oh, he's laughing at me.
Yeah. that is his immaturity, right?
True.
So it is not his fault.
True. But what the point which you're trying to make is, even subtly, if somebody is hurt, it actually affects our bhakti. If
But I mean, in that
unknowingly
case, someone
also,
told him he was offended.
he felt it. He started to feel that, why am I not going deeper in my bhakti? So when he felt like he was not getting that same taste which he was getting, so then he went and he asked his mentor that, why am I not getting the? Then he said, okay, organize a program and see, invite everybody, and you see who doesn't come. So he felt, oh, why am I offended? Then he tried to understand.
But I mean, this is a sensitive scenario.
Very sensitive.
In our day-to-day life, I mean, in a general conversation also we see. I mean,
We are-
don't even know who gets offended.
We are not even at that level to understand that we have offended somebody.
Yeah,
We don't even feel that our bhakti has changed. Why?
yeah.
Because we are not that deep in our bhakti. See, even if we eat some prasad made by somebody who is not in the right consciousness, immediately we will see the effects.
Right.
But if we are not deep in our bhakti, we will not be able to understand where we are. So, yeah. Clear? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, point is that in our mind, don't criticize, don't hurt anyone. If knowingly or unknowingly we have hurt somebody, run and make sure that you clear up your debt from this lifetime. Okay? Okay, Mataji, Veni Mataji.
One should not remain a Kanishta Adhikari, one who is situated on the lowest platform of devotional service and is interested only in worshipping the deity in the temple. Such a devotee is described in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 11.247. Acharyam eva hareye pujam ya shraddhayi na tat bhakteshu chanyeshu na bhakta prakruta smritaha. A person who is very faithfully engaged in the worship of deity in the temple, but who does not know how to behave toward devotee or people in temple is called a Prakruta Bhakta or Kanishta.
Okay, so we understand now we are understanding one more aspect of who is a Kanishta Adhikari. First aspect was he or she gets Harinam initiation. Second, they're only interested in worshipping the deity, but they are not able to make any more advancement. Okay, next.
They don't understand how to behave to other people.
They don't understand how to behave with other devotees.
That clarifies for Guruji that even if they have received second initiation, that doesn't mean by default they become a
Exactly. Still they will be a Kanishta Adhikari. Okay, next. Priyanka Mataji.
When Deva has to raise himself from the position of Kanishta Adhikari to the platform of Madhyamadhikari, the Madhyamadhikari is described in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, text, chapter 2, text 46 in this way: Ishware tat adhineshu bhadi seshu vi sati sakshu cha prema maitri kripopeksha yah karoti sa madhyama. The Madhyamadhikari is a devotee who worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the highest object of love, makes friends with the Lord's devotees, is merciful to the ignorant, and avoids those who are envious by nature.
So that's the Madhyamadhikari. Okay. Yes, but
So, as Prabhuji said that when you get second initiation,
come here so I can see you.
No.
Just fine. Come this way.
So, as Prabhuji said that when you get second initiation doesn't mean that you're already a Madhyamadhikari. Same way here it says that another way to prove that a devotee is a Madhyamadhikari is that a devotee who worships the Supreme Personality of God as his highest object of love, makes friends with the Lord's devotees, and is merciful to the ignorant and avoids those who are envious of him.
What does it mean by being merciful to the ignorant?
Like by helping them elevate to the stage.
Right? Yeah. You're trying to help everyone. Try to help everybody so they are able to come a little bit more closer to Krishna. Does that mean that you're going to irritate them? No. Every Jiva Atma is on their own journey. Right? Every Jiva has their own journey. But what we are trying to do is we are just trying to help them in their journey in a way that we don't offend them. We should not offend them that they are going away from Krishna. We are making sure that they are coming little bit closer to Krishna. Right? That is what it means. Yes.
So also another way it should be like used is that if a person is ignorant and you're trying to help them but they're still not able to take, that shows that they're a faithless person, and one of the offenses is actually to instruct a faithless person.
True.
So what you want to try to do is at whatever level they are, you want to leave them with a good impression.
Correct. Always leave everyone with a good impression. That should be our motto in life. Always leave everyone with a good impression. Okay, good so far. Okay, let's go to the next verse. The next paragraph. Yes, Mataji.
This is the way to cultivate devotional service properly. Therefore, in this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami has advised us how to treat various devotees. We can see from practical experience that there are different types of Vaishnavas. The Prakrita Sahajiyas generally chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, yet they are attached to women, money, and intoxication. Although such persons may chant the holy name of the Lord, they are not yet properly purified. Such people should be respected within one's mind, but their association should be avoided. Those
Very
who are-
important. This is a very important point, right? So this is a very important point in a way that we don't want to judge others, but at the same time we have to make sure that we associate with like-minded devotees, right? As you start associating, you will start to understand somebody's nature, and as you understand somebody's nature, you will understand whether this is good association or is it hurting you. You want to associate with such devotees who are helping you elevate yourself in your spiritual life. If you're noticing that you're associating with somebody and you're feeling elevated, then you want to associate and be able to move forward, right? So that is a very important point which we have to remember. Yes, Parth.
It said that we should be respected in one's life. We should not
Yeah,
think like bad.
exactly.
person.
We do not want to criticize. That criticism should not be in our mind. We don't want to judge anybody, but we still respect from far away, but you don't have to associate with that devotee. You get, I hope you're able to understand what I'm saying. We are not judging, but we are trying to protect ourselves. So we are associating with devotees who are like minded, who we can raise ourselves, not feeling that, oh, we are good, that person is bad. That should not come in our minds, right? If that comes, immediately you're in Maya and you're about to fall down, right? Then that is aparad. So in our mind, we are respecting every devotee, but we are associating with somebody who is helping us to get elevated in our spiritual life. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
That judging or making a decision of thinking that the other person is, not suitable for their association. What is
That line, very, very thin line. It's a very, very thin line, very difficult, right? Like once you start thinking that, oh, is this person Kanishta, is this Madhyama, or is it Uttama? Immediately we are feeling like,
the
judging, right? We start to judge. It's a very thin line. So like you should not feel like, oh, I'm Uttama. No, I'm, like immediately you see a lot of people who join this bhakti movement, we get PDS. What is PDS? Pure devotee syndrome. I am the purest. Everybody around me is neophyte,
I'm the best of the best.
right? They should.
Started as the purest.
I'm
but
pure
your
devotee.
association
Yeah.
became known.
So if you get PDS, then you are gone. So we have to consider that we are in the neophyte stage. Always consider I am in the neophyte stage. I want to be able to get elevated, right? Go a little bit higher in my bhakti. So associate with somebody who you are able to grow in your spiritual journey. See, if you start to associate with somebody and you're not getting enriched, you're not getting cultivated, immediately you should feel that, okay, let me look for some other association which is able to cultivate me. So
Guruji,
yes.
I'm not even initiated. So where do I stand? I'm not even Kanish. So, lower than Ganesh?
Yeah. You have me below you.
Whenever you have such questions, ask your partner and you will get the right answer. No, so you are all you are all on the path of spiritual journey, right? So we don't know which devotee is at what level. Externally, you might not be initiated, but we don't know what you have done in so many different lifetimes for you to be at this position here today. So, for us to consider just because somebody is not initiated that this person is below Kanishta, that itself is wrong for us to think like that. It is just matter of few seconds in this eternal lifetime what we have. Just as you are about to wink, you will be initiated, you will be second initiated, you will be somewhere where we don't know. So, never ever judge anybody that where this person is.
It's very hard to know others' conception, right?
You don't know. We don't know. We don't know each one of us who is who in the spiritual world. Imagine that. Each one of us has an eternal position in the spiritual world with Krishna. If we start judging everybody like that, what are we doing? Right? Somebody might be somebody in the spiritual world. So always remember this. Everyone is somebody in the spiritual world.
Our Guru Maharaj will always say, first take care of your bhakti, progress in yourself, then
you focus on others.
Correct. So
always he will say.
So to answer your point, Mataji, never make yourself a doormat. We want to be humble. We want to be tolerant. Trinadapi sunichena, tarorapi solution. But that doesn't mean that you become a doormat for everyone. Right? That is very, very important. Don't feel that, oh, I'm so low. Like, you need to
Don't
have
yourself down.
you need to have self-esteem. Yes, I'm on this path. I'm following my guru's instruction. I'm following Srila Prabhupada's instruction. I am on this path. Maybe not today, but definitely very soon, I am going to become an Uttamadhikari someday. I'm working towards that. With confidence, right? What was verse number 3? Confidence, determination, patience, right? With that much, like we have to be very confident. Never feel that you have that imposter syndrome, that I don't belong here. Immediately when you feel that you have that imposter syndrome, that I don't belong here, then you lose your confidence. Hope that is okay.
Probably till then I did not hear about this text, right? I know Ganesh Madhyam. But like now when we think about this and when we meet devotees and if we start categorizing them, let's say, then it would be a Vaishnava approach.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I was trying. That was Mataji's point, right? Like, how can you judge anybody? We cannot judge anyone like that. But as you are interacting with somebody, you will understand, am I getting enriched in my bhakti? Is it helping me to grow? Or is it actually creating more confusion? Like, is it hurting me in my bhakti? You want to associate with somebody who is always helping you in your bhakti, right? And when we see, right, when you hear Srila Prabhupada, 24/7 he's talking about Krishna. Does he have time to criticize anyone? No. He's at Uttamadhikari level, right? You will see somebody who will become your friend. What were the four stages of a friend?
First is Bandhu,
Bandhu, Mitra, Sakha,
and Suhrit.
Suhrit, right? Those are the 4 stages of friendship, right? You want to develop at least one Suhrit friend, somebody who's your jigri. Have you heard that word, jigri? Like, you can say whatever you want to say and that person will not have any problems. That is your friend. You want to associate with that kind of person who does not care what you think. So that's the point. Okay, let's continue. Mataji, did you complete the paragraph?
No.
Okay, please go ahead.
Those who are innocent but simply carried away by bad association should be shown favor if they are eager to receive proper instructions from pure devotees. But those neophyte devotees who are actually initiated by the bona fide spiritual master and are seriously engaged in carrying out the orders of the spiritual master should be offered respectful obeisances.
Okay. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. In this Krishna consciousness movement, a chance is given to everyone without discrimination of caste, creed, or color. Everyone is invited to join this movement, sit with us, take prasad, and hear about Krishna. When we see that someone is actually interested in Krishna consciousness and wants to be initiated, we accept him as a disciple for the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. When a neophyte devotee is actually initiated and engaged in devotional service by the orders of the spiritual master, he should be accepted immediately as a bona fide Vaishnava, and obeisances should be offered unto him. Out of many such Vaishnavas, one may be found to be very seriously engaged in the service of the Lord and strictly following all the regulative principles, chanting the prescribed number of rounds on japa beads, and always thinking of how to expand the Krishna consciousness movement. Such a Vaishnava should be accepted as as an Uttamadhikari, a highly advanced devotee, and his association should always be sought.
Correct. Right. Always try to find somebody who is at a Uttamadhikari stage. And we have many such devotees in our movement, right? And just by reading, don't we feel a little purified just by reading Srila Prabhupada's words, right? In association of Srila Prabhupada's words, we feel a little bit more elevated. So it's very important. Okay, next. Prabhuji, Santosh Prabhu, you want to read? You don't have the link?
It's very vague, so I will not follow.
Okay.
I can show.
No, that's fine. If you would like to read, you can read, Prabhuji.
So it's here. Our process.
The process by which a devotee becomes attached to Krishna is described in
Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Charitamrita, 4.192. Should I also read the Sanskrit thing?
I'll read. Diksha kale bhakta kari atma samarpan se kale Krishna tare kare atma sama. Okay.
At the time of initiation, when a devotee fully surrenders to the service of the Lord, Krishna accepts him to be as good as he himself.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay. Prabhuji, you'd like to read Ramanicha Prabhuji?
Vrksha, spiritual initiation, is explained in the Bhakti Sandarbha 283 by Srila Jaiva Gopaswami. Vekanyanam yato dadya kuryat papasya sankshayam tasmad diksheti sa prokta deshikais tattva kovidai. By Diksha, one gradually becomes disinterested in material enjoyment and gradually becomes interested in spirituality.
Yes. So this is very important, right? What are the vows we take when we are getting first initiated?
No meat eating, no gambling.
First are that we will follow the 4 regulative principles. What are the 4 regulative principles?
No meat eating,
No meat eating,
no gambling,
no intoxication, and no illicit sex, right? When you're doing these 4s, then we have something which we want to do. What is the thing which we have to do? At least minimum 16 rounds on your beads. See, is it easy to chant? It's very easy, but it takes us time, right? As soon as you don't do these 4 items and you do chanting, automatically this happens, right? When you get Diksha, Harinam Diksha, immediately you start becoming disinterested in material enjoyment, right? What are these material enjoyments? These 4 things, right? If you look around, most of the people are doing these 4 things. So automatically we start getting disinterested. And then we are spending our time in chanting the holy name. And when you're chanting the holy name, immediately you're spending your time to remember Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji.
Could you repeat the 4 things slowly and the 16th thing?
Yes, Prabhuji. So basically what happens is we have this process called as initiation, Harinam Diksha in ISKCON.
Diksha or Diksha?
Diksha with the D, Diksha, right? So somebody who has been interested in spirituality, who is very interested in Hari Nam, they're reading the books. Then the process is called Diksha. So during Diksha, the person who wants to take Diksha, they say that from today, I vow to follow the four regulative principles. These four things I will not do in my life. What are they? I will not eat meat. Why we don't eat meat? We don't eat meat because we consider every jiva as a spiritual spark, right? Just different body but spiritual spark. So no meat eating, no intoxication. Why no intoxication? As soon as we have drugs, alcohol, right, immediately our mind is not able to remember Krishna, right? Then no illicit sex, right? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that he is sex. But if you are actually married to a grahastha and you're following the grahastha ashram, right? So no illicit sex. And last, no gambling. Why no gambling? Because we get addicted, right? Right? Anybody who has played video game, you will remember, right? You have level one, right? And you have one life. You lose, then you feel like, let me try again. I'm definitely going to win this game.
But these are the four things the Kalipurusha is ruling on.
Exactly, Prabhuji. You got the point, right? So that's why Srila Prabhupada is saying is, by Diksha, one gradually becomes disinterested in material enjoyment, right? If you think all these four items, it is only a moment that you will be happy. Only for that moment you will be happy, but you will not be permanently happy. And the jiva wants to be permanently happy because we are Sat Chit Ananda. We are always looking for happiness and we want to be in that state of elevated happiness. How do we remain in that state of elevated happiness? When you start to connect to the Supreme, when you remember that everything around us is actually by Krishna. So that is the point what you made. When you don't do these four, automatically we start to lose interest in this material enjoyment.
What were the 16 things you said?
Then we say that we vow to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra on our beads. So we have beads which are 108. On each bead we actually chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We say, and we do it with our thumb and our middle finger. And we say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then we go to the next beat, next beat, next beat. So we go all the way 108 times. Then we turn and we go again 108. So 108 is considered one mala. So like that we say we will vow to chant 16 malas every day.
Every day 16.
Every day 16. So start with one mala. One mala will take you about 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes it will take. Can we give at least 7 minutes of our life to Krishna? Yes, we can. So everybody should start with
16 times in a day means like 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours. So to be able to vow to do 2 hours, what you have to do? You have to now change your schedule, right? To be able to wake up in the morning, so that means you have to sleep early at night. So that means try to change some activity which you're doing at night so you're able to wake up in the morning. So this is a gradual process. Overnight you cannot chant 16 hours.
Usually it's recommended during the Brahma Muhurta.
Brahma Muhurat, correct? Brahma Muhurat. Brahma Muhurat is 1.5 hours before sunrise. Why is that important? Why is that important part? Peace. And one more thing. What happens in the morning which you don't do at night? No, but His Holiness Keshav, Bhakti Keshav Swami Maharaja told you, right?
I don't remember.
One, doing something in the
you get more productivity.
yeah, doing in the morning, whatever you do in the morning, you actually get more productivity.
Yeah, the consciousness is high.
Is higher. Why? Because you have just woken up, your mind is peaceful, you're not looking at all your WhatsApp devices, right? Emails.
So I've also heard somewhere chant the Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manarame Sasana Tattanam Rama Rama. So there one count is equal to one Vishnu Sahasranama, this thing.
Correct.
So should we go with that, or should we go with the Hare Rama?
Yeah. So nice question, Prabhuji. So in the Kali Yuga, so in each yuga, there is prescribed way for us to be able to approach Krishna. So we are in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, it is said, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama Eva Kevalam. Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyata. Matlab, that in this Kali Yuga, by name only, we will be able to approach Krishna. So now coming to your point, that should we do Vishnu Sahasranam or should we do Ram's name, right? So this also is given in our Shastra, that if you take one Ram's name, it is equal to how many? 1,000 times. 1,000 times of Vishnu's name. Then Shastra goes one level deeper. If you take Krishna's name once, it is equal to taking 1,000 of Rama's name. 3 times. Thank you. 3 times. 3 times of 3,000 times of Vishnu.
1,000 name of Vishnu is equal to 3 times of saying Ram, and then 3 times saying Ram is equal to 1 name of Krishna.
So that's why we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
1,000 times, right? Is equal to 3 times saying Ram, and 3 times saying Ram is equal to saying 1 time Krishna.
So that's why we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
So where is this event given in Bhagavatam or
This is given in Brahma Naja Puran, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Kali Upanishad, in Agni Puran, in Vishnu Puran. So you'll find it everywhere.
So in Kali Shvetashvatara Upanishad, it is, you will actually see the full mantra there. What mantra is there for Kali Yuga? Okay. Good so far, everyone? Any questions? What is the time? How are we doing? Okay. I know tomorrow is Rath Yatra, so we'll stop here today. Any reflections? Yes, Parth.
What I really reflected from the class today was that how really the 3 personalities connected with me. And one important point that you made was that we should not look at people and say, oh, what stage is he in?
Correct.
Because if you start doing that, then you can start unknowingly offend people, say that, oh, he's only in this stage, I'm higher. Then we can start developing some
false ego.
Ego.
Nice. Okay. Any other reflection? Lohit?
Point that you said.
No, go ahead.
The point that you said, whether we are getting enriched or not. That's
One more time?
whether we are getting enriched by the association or not.
Yes.
That's
Are we getting enriched?
stop us from judging anybody.
Yes, Mataji.
That's the only criteria if we take it up to
Very important. Very important. We have to surround ourselves with somebody who is helping you to uplift yourself. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Any other? Lohit?
In the classes, for example, if you're in second nation, right? And someone is in first nation, like below you, right? You shouldn't look down on them, but rather if they're eager to take second nation, you should
Encourage them. Yes.
You should still respect them. Like,
Absolutely.
never force them.
Correct. Nice. Okay. Anyone else? Krishna Bani Mataji. Why can't you? Mataji? Everyone can. Srila Prabhupada said, in this very lifetime, you can go back home, back to Godhead. We have to have full faith in this process. And if you have this full faith and you're able to follow this process, then immediately you will be able to become Krishna conscious. It is possible. You're on the path. Yeah. No, you can become Uttamadhikari in this very lifetime, Mataji. Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji? Any? No, Prabhuji, yeah.
So I was thinking probably that initiation, what we read today about initiation is, and it gave me an understanding that it's not something that you achieve and you feel contented with. It is a daily practice that you have to build in yourself, and you have to actually transform yourself to be worthy of being initiated.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you get initiated by your
Guru
Maharaj, and someone might feel that yes,
That's it, I have achieved.
Yes, I have achieved my devotion.
But
My
that-
devotional practice is
it's
at
done.
the top of where it can be.
Yes.
But it's actually not.
It
It's
is
very different.
It is, yeah.
It is actually
Starting
that
from
point.
there.
And
Exactly.
you have to work on it every day to be a devotee that can be called like even a Madhyamadikari or a Kanishta.
Absolutely.
So it's a very
Take the example of athletes, right? An athlete could be like world famous athlete, but every day if that athlete does not practice, they will not be able to perform, and they will be dropped from the team, right? So every day you have to put in your work, your efforts. So nice. Okay, we'll stop here. We'll do Nursing Arti. Okay, let's call all the kids. Where are the kids? She's Ajay. Come, Ashna. Where is Krishna Prabhu? Krishna Arti? Oh, chalo. Then we'll do this. Namaste Narasimhaya Praladana भगवान की जय, भगवान महाराज की जय, नमो प्रेमानंदे हरि मां प्रसाद गोविंदे नतवंदे सर्वा पूर्ण संराज विश्वास हरि राम So I want to share a little bit about tomorrow's program. So tomorrow we are having Jagannath Rath Yatra. Do you know, Prabhuji, about this program? Okay. So we are having Rath Yatra tomorrow in downtown Dallas. The program starts at 11 a.m., goes on till 9 p.m. And from 12 to 1, they will be pulling the Rath Yatra cart. Okay. You know about Rath Yatra, right, Prabhuji? Yeah. So basically we have Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, and we'll be pulling them. So I want all devotees to meditate on this when you're doing this tomorrow. That Krishna had actually left Vrindavan, right? Krishna had left Vrindavan and he had gone to Mathura, right? And for 12 long years, right, the gopis were in separation. They were in mood of separation. That where is our Krishna? Where is our Krishna? Right? So then at Kurukshetra, Krishna had come after the whole war had happened. There was a solar eclipse, and during that solar eclipse, Krishna, Balaram, and everyone had actually come to this place, and there even the Vrindavan Vasis had actually come. And when they came and they saw Krishna, they wanted to pull Krishna back to Vrindavan, right? So in the same way, they pulled Krishna all the way back home, back to Vrindavan. So same way tomorrow, when we are actually pulling the Rath Yatra cart, the meditation should be that, oh my dear Krishna, we are also pulling you into our hearts, right? And to be able to pull Krishna in our heart, we have to first do Gundicha Marjan. What is Gundicha Marjan? That is the cleansing process, which we are all trying to do. Every day we are cleansing our hearts so we can pull Krishna into our hearts. So tomorrow is a very wonderful opportunity to take part in Rath Yatra, where we are able to pull Krishna, all the way into our hearts. So please meditate on this when you are at the festival tomorrow. Okay. Hare Krishna. Let's have prasadam. Hare Krishna. Jai Radhe. How do I end?